can believe it, it has been almost 6 months since Beyond Light was released and 150 RPM hand cannons disappeared. Besides the sunshot.
Well, technically they were actually infused into 140 RPMs, not deleted.
Shut the hell up! Damn!
And though it did seem reasonable at the time and it kind of made sense, I am now left scratching my head and thinking to myself, damn, that doesn't actually seem like a good decision anymore. So in today's video, I'm gonna turn back the clock and take a closer look at 150 RPMs and why Bungie made that change. However, before I dive camel toe first into that subject, today's video is sponsored by Opinion Outpost.
Give me a hell yeah!
Growing up as a youngin', I wanted to buy the PS4 and I was really excited about it, but then I realized I had no money. But now I found a new easy way to make money, and it is called Opinion Outpost, where you get paid for sharing your opinion and can do it anywhere. We could all use that extra cash for food, new clothes, emergencies, and so on. So go to the link in the description of this video to get started with Opinion Outpost. And without further ado, let's get back to the topic at hand. Handcannons. So as I was saying earlier, 150s and more particularly this thing right here, the spare rations, was dominating PvP among the higher skilled players for quite a while. And it was such a good weapon that some players would grind Gambit and Tier 2 Reckoning for so long that their brains began to just melt.
You're ugly, you are disgusting, I'm gonna kill you, give me $200.
Oh no!
So the whole reason that 150s were dissolved into 140s and 140 RPMs were subsequently given a range buff was to add a little bit more balance to the hand cannon archetype pool. Because as it stood, there was no way to make 140s competitive with 150s without making them a 2 headshot, 1 body shot kill, which would arguably make them too good. It's just, hand cannons are really hard to tweak because unlike auto rifles, you can't shift the time to kill slightly because hand cannons shoot so slow. If you want to change the time to kill, you have to change the amount of bullets it takes to kill, and because you can only fire every so often, a 1 bullet difference is a huge difference in total time to kill. So because of that, they combined 150s with 140s, and with them combined, the hand cannon balancing equation suddenly became much simpler, except for one small problem. 110 RPMs got turned into 120s, and suddenly they can kill you from Cambodia with 2 bullets. Which is kind of just the primary point of me making this video. Because if you took a 150 RPM hand cannon from a week before Beyond Light launched, right before they got nerfed, and you pitted them against a current state 120 RPM hand cannon like the Steady Hand, who would win? You can leave a comment, but in my opinion, from my experience, the 120 is probably going to cream the 150. In my opinion, 120s right now are just exponentially better than 150s right before they got removed. 150s at one point might have been better because they hadn't gotten nerfed yet, I think right when the spare rations had come out. They had kind of gone through a series of nerfs before they were removed, but at the time of removal, they weren't that amazing. So at this rate, I almost feel as if 140s should have gotten dissolved into 150s rather than the other way around. Because the result would be a perfect dichotomy between the heavy-hitting, long-range 120s and the quick, snappy 150s. As opposed to now, you have the 120s that are classified by impact and range, and then 140s are supposed to have range too, except for they suck. So what am I really proposing here? Well, the good news is that a range nerf to 120s is already on the way, but that's not really the whole reason I'm making this video. The main message is that 140s are just, they don't really serve much of a purpose right now. To make them better, they got that range buff right when 150s got dissolved, but 120s outranged them so badly that it pretty much doesn't even matter. So what I'm getting at here is, would you rather have had them dissolve 140s into 150s and then they could keep a few 140 exotics like Hawk Moon or Ace of Spades or whatever? It's just my thinking that I'd rather have a hand cannon that's good at close range, it's quick, it's responsive, and then you also have the 120s that are like the ultimate range hand cannon, because as it currently stands, a 120 is used in similar situations to a 140, except for it's just way better. So that's kind of it. Short video, obviously, but what do you think? You can leave a comment in the comment section down below. And as of now, this video is over. Bye-bye.